Good morning. It's Friday, February 27th. I'm going to be forgetting dates very soon. Anyway, if not already. So last night, yesterday afternoon, when I got here to the Gooch Mountain shelter, the sun was out, life was pleasant, everybody's happy, and the weather report from my inReach said no more rain. Well, went to bed, wasn't raining, had my tent flaps open, decided to stay in the tent because it wasn't going to rain. And along about 10:30 it started to rain, and it rained all night long. And I stayed dry in my tent from the rain itself, but there was condensation, which is to be expected. Sleeping quilt got a little damp on the outside, but I had a rag, this Swedish dishcloth, which is very absorbent, so I was wiping that and the tent walls down, so that helped a lot. And I slept well. It was really warm. Had on long underwear, wool underwear, inside my quilt. It's just a 10-degree quilt, which is probably overkill, but I'm cold-natured, so that was the right combination for me. So anyway, I'm getting ready to filter water for the morning, for the day. Let me show you what the spring looks like here. This is maybe 100 yards from the shelter. They call this a piped spring, so there's a spring upslope that exits here, and they've put a plastic pipe up to channel the water so you can use your filter bladder, which is in that bag right there, plastic bag, to gather the water, and then you have a filter and you filter it into your bottles. Those two smaller bottles are a half liter and the big one's a liter, so I'll leave here today with 2 liters, and that should get me through probably the whole day, maybe early mid-afternoon. Anyway, it's cloudy, but it's supposed to clear off 10 o'clock or so. So it's going to be a great day for hiking. Got almost 16 miles today, so, and a lot of elevation gains, so it's going to be a tough day. See you later. On my way out of Gooch Mountain Shelter, about a mile out. And if this weather holds up, this is going to be awesome. Probably in the low 50s. A little humid, but not that bad. And no wind. Sun's trying to come out through the clouds. I'm down to shorts and a t-shirt. Just my regular hat on. Got a pair of light wool gloves on because my hands always seem to be cold. But this is like perfect hiking and running weather for me. So I'm happy. Let's go, let's get it. So I'm here at Woody Gap. Just came through Gooch Gap on the way to Woody Gap, 3.6 miles. And it looks like a gradual climb for the next almost 5 miles. Doesn't look that steep, but definitely more up than down. The big climb today is going to be up Blood Mountain. That'll be the first 4,000 footer, I think, on the AT northbound, and it might be 4,400. That's a stout little climb getting up that, but once I get up this little 5-mile section here, this climb, it's a nice downhill for a couple miles. And then I think you start heading up the Blood Mountain. It's kind of cool section here. This trail is basically dug right out of the slope. Pretty much level through here. But this is a considerable slope straight down. Over there, that ridge, I think we're going there. Last little climb was a little thumper. I had my poles out. Finally needed them. I didn't use them first 2 days, but I'm gonna be using them today. Here's what we're looking at out there. It's beautiful. Oh yeah. There's the view. Lots of blowdowns in this section. And looking at some of the video of through hikers that have come through in the weeks before me, it looks like probably Georgia Appalachian Trail Club has come out and done some clearing, because I saw videos of people crawling through these things. So I am most grateful for that. Here we are, coming up to Woody Gap. And somebody has left some water for through hikers. There's a nice little kiosk. People's Footpath. Isn't that wonderful? It is wonderful, and I am so grateful that they had the foresight to set this aside and create this trail for us, for all of us. I mean, you can come out here anywhere along the eastern seaboard and go for a day hike on the Appalachian Trail. You don't need to hike the whole thing. I think everyone should get out and hike. One thing I notice is that people are happy when they're hiking. People are friendly, smiling, and I don't know, it just brings out the best in folks. We're entering the Chestatee Wildlife Management Area. And we're in the Chattahoochee National Forest. They've got a nice latrine here. Unfortunately, I don't need to use it, unfortunately. I'll probably need to use it later when it's not there. And look at all the stickers they put here. Anyway, here we are, getting ready to enter the Blood Mountain Wilderness. I hope that's not a sign of things to come. Nice trail so far, this first part of the Blood Mountain Wilderness. Lots of day hikers out. Sort of exhibiting what I spoke about a moment ago. You're just so happy, laughing, and having a good old time. That's wonderful. Nice little climb. Nice little climb up the shoulder of Jacob's Knob, I think. Cool rock formations. That's where we're going. work gone into this trail, putting these steps in. This is really hard work. Can't thank these volunteers enough. Les montagnes sont très jolies. That's about all the French I know. The mountains are so pretty. This little section is really cool. Neat little switchbacks here. I'm telling you, Georgia is really surprising me. I didn't realize it was this beautiful down here in the mountains. But this is something. I mean, it's just this mix of rhododendron and pine. It smells really good. Get that piney smell. Beautiful sunny day. Nice trail. And it's nice being here in the winter because the views are, you actually have views as opposed to the summer. There's a reason they call the Appalachian Trail the Green Tunnel. That's coming up ahead for me. That'll be like May in the Mid-Atlantic and beyond. But for now, we got views. Just stopped here to fill my 2 smaller half-liter bottles and peed a little. I know this is TMI, but I don't care. I peed a little while ago and it was a little bit yellow, a little too yellow. I don't like it that way. Also switched hats. Got this thing that like drapes over my neck. And put my buff on. I had a couple of, basal carcinoma things removed from my head. Little places frozen on my nose and upper back. So I gotta be careful with this stuff. And we all should. So that's a reminder. Anyway, on and up the trail. Hey there, we are beginning our climb up Blood Mountain. Thinking about 3 miles up, and I expect that it's going to be challenging. Really hoping I can make it to Neel Gap tonight. There's a hostel there and a store, outfitter called Mountain Crossings. The trail literally goes right through the building. And I think I mentioned this earlier, maybe yesterday, the hostel's first come, first serve. I don't know that I'll get there in time for a spot, but there's camping up the hill behind it. Main thing I want to get there is a pizza, like a whole pizza. And also, apparently they're having like a little festival there tomorrow at noon. A lot of the outfitters and cottage gear manufacturers for backpacking will be there. And they have food trucks and such. I don't know if I'm gonna hang out for that because I gotta push on and try to get to Switchbacks Gap Sunday. But we'll see. There's the climbing's beginning here. I'll talk to you later. So I've made it to Gerard Gap, and this is a kind of a decision point because to go on, there's like a 5-mile, 6-mile section where after March 1st, you have to have a bear canister to store your food because of the bears. And I don't have one, I have a bear bag. So it's not March 1st, so legally I can do it. I can camp up there, but it's also gonna be colder up top. So I think I'm gonna push on. It's 2:20 and I can get 6 miles done before dark. Here comes my buddy Carl from Boston. Say hi, Carl. I'm a complete amateur at this YouTube thing, so do you have anything to say for my family and friends?
Nothing too great, I don't think, but we're having a great time out here.
You got it.
The weather's turning better every day.
Yep. All right.
Dude, over here, buddy. Hey, buddy. Smile for the camera.
Yeah, he's been getting all kinds of attention today up on the summit.
Yeah. So, yeah, Neel is not far from here. It's another 40 minutes to the summit, about. And I forgot how long it takes to get to Neel from.
Hey there. So we are almost to the summit of Blood Mountain, 4,442 feet, I think. This is the high point so far. And my friend up there, trail name Free, he's leading the way. So there's a shelter up here, a stone shelter, kind of famous. And the weather can be pretty nasty up here in the winter. But it's quite nice today. Real nice and cool, moist environment. No rain. So we're gonna get up to the shelter and hang out a little bit. Wait for another friend to come up who's spending the night here. And then me and my buddy up ahead are gonna go down to Neel Gap on the other side and spend the night. I'll check in when we get to the shelter. This is my favorite kind of environment. Sort of high mountain. You can see the trees are stunted from the winds. Lots of cool rock formations. Yeah, there it is. Wow, look at that. Imagine the work that went into building that. Blood Mountain Shelter, otherwise known as the Blood Mountain Hilton. Hello. Well, here we are at the famous Neel Gap Mountain Crossings outfitter store, hostel, and restaurant, and they close at 5, and we are here at 4:58. The trail goes right through there. Hey there. We're gonna try to get a pizza, maybe get a bunk for the night if they still have any. We basically slow jog down Blood Mountain. Hey, how you doing? So we managed to get a bunk room and got some frozen burritos and hot pockets to heat up in the microwave down there. And this tree is where people, I've heard, either quit the AT or they get rid of the shoes that aren't working well and they buy a new pair in this outfitter store. So the trail goes right through there, and our hostel's right there in that building.